Hey VC, how's it going? Right, this is a response video. About a week or so now, Mellow Mano 414, Lawrence, uploaded a video where he was talking about great female jazz singers who turn their hand to soul music. Now, he showed 5 records, he did some needle drops. I'm doing exactly the same. So I've tried to pick different artists, albeit there is one overlap, so I'm gonna start off with that. So this is a record by Selena Jones. This album's called Everybody's Talking About Selena Jones. Now, if you saw this record in a thrift store or a charity shop or a record store even, the chances are you would skip right past it because, well, and you'd be forgiven for doing so because, let's face it, you know, crocheted knitwear is not necessarily the sign of a great soul record, albeit in this case, it absolutely is because it opens with the track Am I Not Your Girl, the old Barbara Acklin record, which was done by Young Holt Unlimited, of course, the Soulful Strut. Swing Out Sister did a lovely version in the late 80s, and this is a cracking version. It really suits the voice. Now, quite often with these type of these sort of jazz singers taking on soul music, often the arrangement doesn't really suit their voice. This absolutely does. It's quite a simple arrangement. It focuses on the song, it focuses on her vocal, and it really works. So see what you think of that. Right, so next up, Nancy Wilson with the track The End of Our Love. As you can see, this is 45 on Capitol. Now, if you've ever purchased a Northern Soul compilation, there's a good chance that this song featured on it because this is a Northern Soul banger, absolutely. So Nancy Wilson, one of my favourite vocalists. So many singers, when they're recording in the studio, they perform as if they're singing to a crowd. Nancy Wilson always performed like she was singing for you. Her vocal is always really attractive, really warm, draws you in, and this is exactly the case with this song. Now, as I say, it's a 4 to the floor Northern Soul classic, but her vocal is right at the top of the mix. You know, she's louder than everything. It's all about her voice, and I think that's what makes it a bit special. So see what you think of that.
It was so nice in the beginning. We had so much going for us. We had a world, we had each other. Baby, it was marvelous. Oh, but the bottom dropped out when you met her. She really tore the house down, and we lost all the happiness, baby, that you and I had found. The end of a thing, sweeter than wine. Oh, we were doing just fine. The end of things we used to dream of, and just like that, it's the end of our love.
Right, so following that up with Sarah Vaughn, this is her album A Time in My Life, early 70s, and I'm including this because she takes on Marvin Gaye's Inner City Blues, the track from What's Going On, and it's not a straight cover. I like the fact she's made it her own. She actually scats on the intro. Now, if somebody had said to me, you've got to hear this record because it's got Sarah Vaughan scatting over the intro of Inner City Blues, you know, I wouldn't have been too keen to hear it, but it really works. She really makes it her own. I think this is a great cover version, so check this one out.
money, we make it. Before we see it, you take it. Oh, make you wanna holler the way they do my life. Make you wanna holler the way they do my life. This ain't living. This ain't living. No, no, baby. This ain't living. No, 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 no. Inflation. I'm gonna check.
Now, in the late 60s, it was certainly the fashion for many of these great jazz artists to take a more contemporary material by the likes of Lennon and McCartney, Bacharach and David. And this is an example of that. This is Ella Fitzgerald with her album Sunshine of Your Love. Now, this is a live album, so late 60s. It opens with a version of Hey Jude, which is all right, but the title track is fantastic. It suits the voice, and the guitar riff is replaced by a big horn riff, big punchy horns, really works. Probably my favourite version of that song, so see what you think.
It's getting it gone. When lights go to dying, I'll soon be with you, my darling. Give you my dose of pride. I'll be with you soon, my darling. Be with you when the stars start falling. Oh, 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 oh. Can't you hear me calling? I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love.
And finally, a record by Dee Dee Bridgewater. This is her album Just Family, 1978 on Elektra now. In the 70s, she made two fantastic records prior to this. Her debut album Afro Blue is just a stone cold classic jazz record. That was followed by, I think it's a self-titled record, which has got more of an early disco feel to it, certainly a modern soul feel to it. But this is just straight jazz funk. It's produced by Stanley Clarke. Session musicians on here, it's just a who's who of jazz funk players of that era. Stanley Clarke, Chick Corea, George Duke, Alphonso Johnson, Harvey Mason. Just a killer lineup. The track that I'm going to play is a track called Children of the Spirit of the World, which I think has a bit of a Stevie Wonder vibe going on. Lovely bass line from Stanley Clarke, so see what you think of this.